FastCast movies. So I was at RTX this past weekend, and once we were all done tearing down and getting everything all packed, there was some time to catch a movie. So we decided to check out the new Spider-Man Homecoming. This is a spoiler-free review. Check later for a spoiler review. So I think this might be my new favorite Marvel movie, even though it's only a half Marvel movie and half Sony movie. But thanks to the deal that they struck, Spider-Man has now been folded completely into the MCU, and Sony is basically just handling distribution. Which I'm actually really excited about the fact that I like this movie, because Spider-Man has never really been one of my go-tos. I don't know. I just never really connected with the character, I guess. I never really understood why everyone said that the previous Spider-Man movies were so good, at least the Tobey Maguire first couple. I know that the Amazing Spider-Mans, the Andrew Garfields, were less well-loved, although I guess they made some money. So not being a fan of the character from the comics, I have no idea how well this hews to that world. But I do know this felt very good, felt very organic. I think having Tony Stark in the sort of mentor role really worked for this movie. It allowed Spider-Man to have some guidance in a way that I feel like he maybe didn't really have in the other movies, which I don't remember that well because I haven't seen them in a really long time. And I think that a teenage Spider-Man needs that. I thought the villain was very well drawn. Honestly, the Vulture is he's certainly the best villain in the recent MCU. He might be the most well-drawn villain in the entire MCU. I mean, this is a character for whom you absolutely understand who he is, where he's coming from, what his motivations are. And you need that in a good villain. I mean, when I compare this to some of the more recent ones like Doctor Strange, you know, that's just sort of a generic evil, I want power, mustache twirly, whatever. And it doesn't make for a very compelling story. I enjoyed Doctor Strange, but I think having a villain where you can understand with just a few tweaks how you could be rooting for him instead, I think really makes for a great story, and I think this did that. I think the comedy beats were all right on, and I love this character. I can't wait to spend more time with him. I can't wait to see how he grows into the role from an acting perspective, but also how Spider-Man and Peter Parker grow into their role as superheroes. I really just can't say enough good about it. If you have the opportunity, I say check it out. I give Spider-Man Homecoming an A+. FastCast movies. See ya! Hey, thanks for watching the FastCast. If you like what I do here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You can also follow me on Twitter at Mr. J Handle. And remember to check back because I do this a couple times a week. Thanks a lot, everybody. FastCast!